Some
This
suggest
one is perfectly right.
gold and card.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
happy with gold.
I wonder where are the other guys.
Just ask them where are they.
Because I can only see Market Ghost right there. I know who that is. I can see Moja. I can see Scoop. Where did you come up with this name, my guy?
Yes, you know me.
Market Ghost right there. Ish, ish. I thought I had seen it. Oh.
Yeah, I thought you said it all.
Right.
You know, you used to buy Mocha Lefa FX.
Be warned, it's coming very soon.
Once you see FX, you must know I know we're about to be scammed. Sipo FX.
Hey,
Broker Killer FX, you know.
you'll be in trouble.
We're about to be scammed.
Some they got cars repossessed. They are nowhere to be
Yeah, you
found
my
now.
bro. I saw.
Forex. You must be careful, guys. Out there. Must be very careful. Right. Let's look at gold. Where am I? Where am I? What's going on? Whose network is going off and on now?
We should be scumbled. Mine is stable.
Mine is also stable.
It must be our brother's school there. Right. Gold. Ish, I haven't been looking at this pair for a while. Not pair, most at this commodity. But from what I can see, we are still going high on gold at the moment. Market is it's quite bullish.
Looks like it's trying to rest in that area up there.
Yeah, for now,
If you can go to,
I think the 1345 price area is where gold is heading to, but I don't see it staying there for that long at that area. It might still come down.
How does it look on daily?
Yeah, we're going on daily, my guy. We're going there. Because if you see on weekly, you see what it's doing on weekly.
Yeah, it's that area is giving it some hardship.
You see here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had this. So it's like there's a pause, rally. So I'm expecting another pause here and rally.
Yeah. And that pause, I see it's being supported by, if you look to your left, that cluster there.
Yeah.
And back there, that cluster there.
That's like support, which is going to turn into resistance. You see here, we've got support here.
Yes.
And here.
And there, yes.
Yeah. But also,
when I saw that, I was like, that's why I rushed to the day.
So for now, at the moment, I think this week is going to define like where gold is heading to, because you see this rejection here. That's very significant.
Okay.
Why it's so significant? Because of this area here. You see, it's testing that zone for the first time since May of last year. You see? So gold, it could actually.
Yeah.
You see? But the fact that weekly is still very bullish. The fact that weekly is still bullish, then it's ideal to take long trades. Short trades, you need to be looking at your chart, because can you see what it did today? Today is Monday, right? Can you see what happened today? It opened up here. Let me just zoom in a bit on this weekly. Can you see what happened today? It opened higher and then it dropped.
It went down, yeah.
It went down. You see, it went down almost close to like what, 80 pips. You see?
Yeah, but it cannot be today, Ivan. Check, we'll see it on daily.
No, That's weekly, George. Remember, today's Monday.
Yeah, it went out today.
This is today. That red candle is today.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a weekly chart.
Yes, as I can see. But is it not combining last week as well?
This candle?
No.
It's only today because the beginning of the week is today.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's today. That candle is only today. It's a weekly candle, but it's only for today.
Mm.
You see, last week is this guy.
The whole of last week. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's true.
You see. So now, Moja, I see you've got long positions on that pair.
Yes, I've got long positions. Sir.
Right. If you noticed, price opened up here, then it rallied down. And if you look at this candle here, last week's candle, it went down close to almost 50% of last week. Who's got relatives? You know, someone has got relatives.
Moja, mute.
No, sorry guys, it's me. It's still very busy here.
Okay, let me mute Moja. Right, you see today's candle, the weekly candle for this week. You can see that it opened higher and then it retraced almost like 50% of last week's candle. Now I'm gonna go to daily, like what my guy is suggesting there. Then you're gonna see clearly. Now there is daily. Now look where it opened. It opened here.
Yeah, that's the one.
You see? Now, the moment we went to daily, can you see that major support there?
Nicely there. This one is a buy. I'm getting excited now.
So the 1300 and 10, the 1310 zone is good area to go higher. That's the best area to go long. But now you need to also take note of price action. What is really happening? Because if you look now on daily, let me just clear up a bit. You see this guy? That's a very significant guy in our price action, which is coming up this week. That guy there. The moment price rallies up here and close above here, then we can clearly say gold is going higher. But as long as that high holds, I won't be confident to go high with gold. You see. So it's like it's in a no man's area at the moment. Gold is trading in a no man's area because if you look here, if it closes below 1308, then we are assured that it can go all the way to 1290. It can go all the way to 1290 gold. But now we need it to close below that. But now that means on a weekly, our order flow is turning to bearish. Order flow will be turning to bearish if we close below 1308. Because if you go to weekly and you see the moment it closes below here, this zone, below these lows, you see these lows here, this, the moment price closes below those lows, then I expect gold to 10. It has to 10 and start being bearish. So for now, yeah, longs are ideal, but you need to know exactly where you are entering the market. The moment you see price heading towards the 1317, 1318 area or 1330, it's quite risky to go long because price can reject that
level.
Yeah. It can reject that level. So Moja, I know you are long on this pair, but you need to monitor that pair because you entered your trade at a very critical area. It's testing this zone for the first time. You need to take note of your trade. I won't be so confident to just leave it there without monitoring it, like probably after like every 4-hour close or something. I won't be that confident. So you need to monitor this trade because it's at a very critical point. It's testing this zone for the first time since May last year. You see? So you need to be monitoring. Yeah, it can head higher all the way to 1360. You see? Of which that's where we are.
You know why?
That's where we are anticipating price to go. Yes, Moja?
Yeah, you know why I went long at where I went long.
Yeah.
Because like you said, if you look at the weekly order flow, it's completely
yes, weekly order flow is completely bullish.
Yes. So even if it failed to test that position, as you said, that it hasn't done that over here, even if it goes down, chances are it's still gonna go higher from that high, and it's still past that zone.
Yeah. No, right now it's very strong bullish. Gold is very strong. For it to turn at the moment, it's gonna take some time, but it can retrace that 1290 area. You see this area here?
Yeah.
There is a lot of liquidity there in this zone. You see, especially here. There's a lot of liquidity on that area. So it can test that zone before it rallies high again. So since we are in a bullish weekly order flow, I'm expecting this low again to be tested. Today's low, it has to be retested either tomorrow or Wednesday. You see? Remember, weekly lows in a bullish market, they occur during London open. So the moment you see Tuesday or Wednesday not testing these lows, then you know you're safe in your long trade because there's no way it's gonna come down there unless if some fundamentals come through. You know, gold is also affected quite heavily with fundamentals, so you need to things that you have to consider because weekly it's quite bullish. It's very strong bullish. Yeah, that's gold. Let's see what it looks like on lower time frames. But it's only one day now. We don't have much data.
On that shape, retail traders call it a cup and handle pattern.
Cup and handle. Right. Can you see what's happening on the H4? Look at that 1308 zone. Look at the price action that was happening there. Can you see?
Yeah, I see.
There's your precision trading. There's your precision trading. This order block here. You see that?
Yes.
So we're expecting price to go. You see, this is quite a good trade that anyone can take. You see here. Let's see. Let me see. How many are we talking about? How much are we talking about? You see, that's 163 pips. From 1309 to 1326, which is like a proper target.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. It's a good target to look at because you're now working with this order block here. You see this guy?
Yes.
That's the one you're working with, of which already it has been tested, but price is already rejecting.
Yeah, but the price is already thing.
For my demo traders, Skumbuzo.
Myself. I will take
for my demo traders, Skumbuzo, and that market, what is it? Market Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You can open long trades there, and then you put your stop losses just below 12.95. You put your stop loss 12.95. Take profit 13.26. Then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Yeah. Then we'll see how it goes. Because even if you look at the chart, you look back on the chart. Let me just zoom out a bit on H4. Then you're gonna see clearly what I'm trying to. That's too much now. People won't see. People won't see. You see here. You see this. That was almost like the whole of last week. The same thing is going to happen here.
So you play and then you rally, you play, then you.
So you can already see that the market structure has been mapped out. This area is going to be difficult to break on gold. You see? Let me just clear up here. Clear. You see this 1308 zone is going to be very difficult for price to clear up that. If it does clear up going down, then you're looking to go long here on 1296. These last week's highs, you see here? See these highs? You see? Those will be ideal also to go long. Let's put the fibs and see. Where's my fib? Where's my fib? Low of last week, high of last week. Yeah. So last week's high are the best areas to go higher. You see here? This zone here. Obviously, if you want to be aggressive, where it is, you can see there's rejection already here. You see? Because of this guy. This guy is still holding. You see? There's buyers here who've got stops here. So they keep pushing the market higher. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, guys.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I get it.
Because if it becomes too quiet, I'll think maybe I'm at a funeral or something. I know Moja lost his mother-in-law, so don't have to talk too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't worry, man. This really happen.
Right. So that's gold. So 1308 is also good to go high, and then 1296 or 1290 for like a long trade. If you're looking to hold that trade for like 2-3 weeks, 1290 will be the best entry area. Yeah. But if you want to scalp it for like 4 hours, you scalp it 4 hours, 8 hours, then 1308 is also ideal to go higher. Where's my phone? Let me just put my money where my weight is. I'm gonna go long on gold now, but only from 1308. I want to wait for price to come down a bit.
I'll be looking at it tomorrow morning, waiting for it to go down.
So you can put a buy.
That's Teboho. He's got some visitors.
Yeah, it's not me, man.
It's not school. It's Tebo. Mr. Tebo.
Sorry, James.
Yeah, you're too quiet, my brother. Why are you so quiet?
Because it's noisy. Why is he knew very well?
Oh, he's also a newbie.
No, he knew that he was gonna make noise for us when he opens his volume.
We must interact. We like people who interact with others. So that's gold for you guys. So the moment it goes to 1308, let's just go long and then we see how it pans out. But it's a case of monitoring it. But if you're gonna go long on a live for a longer trade, maybe you need to hold that until like maybe 1345 or something. Then 1295 is the best place to go higher. 1295.
Down there.
Yeah. When it tests last week's highs, then that's the best area to go high. Yeah. To open long trades. Now coming to USDCAD, Mr. Scoop.
Yes, sir.
What was your thinking on this pair?
Okay. But my network is a bit unstable. I'm behind. Yeah. Now I get it. I when I looked at the order flow there.
Yeah.
On daily.
Last
week I think we broke the market structure there on the 13178 level. Yeah. And then I don't know. I was wondering because right now on daily we look like the price is bullish a bit, but I think it is going to like it go down at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can clearly see USDCAD is bearish at the moment, and it's quite a strong bearish momentum that it is carrying. Because looking at the past 2 weeks, of which now you see the other thing, guys. You see this data here. It wasn't really backed up much with any fundamentals out there because of the shutdown that had happened in America. Remember, we just resumed now. So some of the data that was panning out in the market was not like a true picture of the market. Look at NFP. NFP didn't do anything much onto the market. Yeah, the pace they moved. They did move. They did move, but not that much. Not like the NFP that we know.
Don't start.
let's not go there, George. Let's not go there. Right.
You better not knowing.
Yeah. So now you see the moment you talk of USDCAD or any USD and then another pair, USD another pair, USD another pair, it's very important to look at dollar index first. Then you see what the dollar index is saying in relation to your same time frame that you want to trade. You see, like now, dollar index and USDCAD in relation, they all move like same direction. GBP USD, Euro USD, they move opposite to the dollar index. If index is going higher, expect cable and fiber to go low. If dollar index is going low, expect USDCAD to also go low.
Okay.
You see, if you open your dollar index chart right now, which is the one that I've opened, you can see that it has been in a range for the past 4 weeks on a weekly chart. Dollar index hasn't gone anywhere. But now, the more you go down into it now, let's say on a daily, right now on daily, dollar index is pushing higher. But look what's happening. Can you see what's happening on the USDCAD? It also opened low and shoot up.
Shooting up.
Yeah. Now look at dollar index on a daily time frame. Opened here and then it just went. No, it opened here. It tried to push down, but eventually it just shoot up. Can you see that same move is being replicated on CAD?
USDCAD. Yeah.
You see, the same move is being replicated here. Actually, CAD opened with a gap. It opened with a gap, but it eventually quickly filled that gap. You see, it opened lower than last Friday's close. You see? So CAD opened with a gap, but it filled that gap during the whole of today. Now, if you look at dollar index, let's say you're looking at dollar index, and then that's your main, because don't trade. Try to put this in your daily I don't know, timetable or something. Always look at the dollar index. Look what's happening with the dollar index first. If you are going to enter into any trade, if you're going into any trade which has got a dollar paired to it, try to make it paramount that you look at dollar index first. Because right now, if we had done this analysis yesterday, obviously this candle wouldn't have been there. You see this candle? It wouldn't have been there. And you can already see there's support here. So we would have expected prices to go high. You see? So now, you see, like today, it means British pound and Euro USD, they are going down. You see,
Because the
their
dollar is gaining
daily candles are bearish. You see, on Euro USD. But now look at the zones that Euro GBP USD is at. That 13,500. It didn't break. Remember, I mentioned this zone in the morning. Take a look. Take note of the 3,500 on British pound. The moment it breaks 3,500, that's the British pound now. The moment it breaks that, look what the dollar index is doing. If we keep getting strong bullish movements here, if we close probably like above this, you see here, then we are going high all the way to 95,800. Then expect British pound to break 3,500 zone. Expect British pound to go lower. Expect Euro USD to go lower.
Low.
I don't know where Euro USD is trading at the moment. I didn't look at it, but I'm sure it's also falling. Probably like towards the 14,300 something zone. I didn't look at it today, but I know it's falling.
It's falling. It's falling.
Yeah. So when you look at CAD, Skumbuzo, always make sure you also know what dollar index is doing. You see?
All right.
Yeah. Just take note. But for now, it might go further high on USDCAD as long as we have this bullish momentum on dollar being respected. So the moment dollar gets to like 95.80, 95.90, then it's probably a good area to look at sell opportunities on the USDCAD. You see, because by the time dollar gets to 95, let me just clear up. By the time dollar gets here, you see. Now let me go to USDCAD. Let me go to USDCAD. By the time dollar gets there, CAD will probably be. Come on, what's this thing? CAD will be testing this area here. You see here. You see, so that would be the best area to now take your shots on USDCAD, because order flow is strong bearish on USDCAD at the moment.
Which means this will that bullish movement will just be a retracement.
Yes, that's like because look on CAD, my guy. Look on CAD. Let me do this. Which time frame is this?
It's daily.
Weekly.
Okay, that's a strong. We are going down. It's going down.
Right. You see that gray area that I was saying, the moment it gets here. You see here. Now check where that is. That's your 75. That's your So that's the best area to now go short on CAD. You must understand this, guys. It's not just a case of opening the chart and say, okay, no, I'm going short on this without doing your analysis. You need to be patient, guys. Don't just open chart and then you see 4 hour testing a certain resistance zone. Yeah, it will be testing on 4 hour. And you say, no, it's going to go short. Yeah, it can go short for like 20, 30 pips. But longer term wise, it won't support maybe like the analysis that you have done. So it's best to do like a strong analysis before you can even, you see, like now we have looked at USDCAD. So I'll be expecting to go short when it reaches here. Why? Look here. You see here. You see this thing here. I'm expecting the same. Yeah.
Expecting something like that.
You see?
Very good one.
The same pattern play out. That's they call it I sent it the other time in the group.
Fractals.
No. I sent it the
No,
other.
not fractals, man. Forgotten the word.
Continuation pattern, bearish continuation pattern. You see, we had this huge drop, and then it consolidates, drop. So I'm expecting a consolidation here, which is supported by the dollar index. You see here, it's gonna be supported with the dollar index move. Come on, clear up here. You see, because I'm expecting also dollar to test this area here. So by the time it gets to that area, CAD will be at our OTE. Then we take it short for like the whole of next week. We'll be shorting the CAD. So that's much about it when it comes to USD CAD Scombozo. I hope you did understand. Yeah, I know it takes time, but I'm sure you understood what I was
saying. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother.
You see, that's why most people, they say, yeah, at times it's true to say Monday is much better for your analysis because now you're working with the real price data that has come out rather than entering a trade on a Sunday or the moment market opens. Imagine the people who have short USD CAD when it opened this. You see, imagine the people who went short. Yes, the market structure is supporting shorts, but imagine if you had gone short when market opened this morning. You are crying, and I wonder if there's any small retail traders like us who can hold that that loss. You see, so that's the idea. You see, that's the idea. Because if you had looked at dollar index yesterday and you look at USD CAD yesterday, you would have seen this move panning out. This long trade that happened today, you would have seen it coming through. It's just that I wasn't in the mood, man, of the markets this because I'm busy changing office. My home office is changing, so I was busy with something else. So I didn't look at the charts.
No, you're finally getting it sorted.
You see? So that's like 25 pips. Yeah, that's why I was asking you, my guy. I need to go to that carpet place. I need to put wall-to-wall carpet in that office.
Yeah. Trading room. Trading. What do they call it? There in Wall Street, that big place where they trading.
So that's the thing, Scombozo. Let's wait for price to really show us where it wants to go.
Trading flow loading, yes, that's the word.
If you are to take a shot now on USD CAD, make sure your stop loss is way high than last week's high. You see, because it could test here because there's liquidity here. So if you are to go short now, also have to look at this area here. You see. So if you are going short on USD CAD, guys, make sure your stop is quite further away and you can hold that trade. That's the thing. Because the moment it retraces all the way high here and you are shorting, that thing is negative red on your account. You can get margin calls on that depending on what lot size you have used. Because the worst thing to get from a broker is a margin call because they'll be taking money off from you. But it is going to fall. USD CAD is going to fall. So I think that's much about it. We've got 2 minutes left. Mr. Moja, are you there? I think Moja is gone. Must have disconnected.
He's sleeping already.
No, I think I remember he's got issues.
Families.
Yeah, he's got family stuff going on. So I think that's much about it. So we have looked at CAD, we've looked at dollar. Let's see how they pan out. For me, I don't think I have enough time. The trade that I'm looking at this week, NZUSD. Let me go to NZUSD quickly.
I'm expecting a low.
Yeah, boy.
Can't you quickly check what's this? The Euro GBP?
Euro
This one?
GBP. Let's see
Yeah.
Euro GBP. I think you're gonna have to rejoin, guys. I can spare like maybe another 10 more minutes, but it's gonna cut now, so you must rejoin the meeting again.
Okay.
Yeah, if
All right, it's gonna be the same things.
yeah, it doesn't change. That's a bullish ID number. It doesn't change.
Okay.
It doesn't change. So if it
All
cuts,
right.
you must just said what? Euro GBP, right? Euro GBP.
Yes, yes.
Euro GBP. Let's see. Let's see what Euro GBP looks like. I always like to start from weekly. Hey, but this pay because of Brexit. Ha, I'm very skeptical of this thing. You never know what's gonna happen with Brexit. What's happening here?
But then, do you see that level that it broke there? But it's going back up.
Yeah, it's like it totally rejected that 86 400. It totally rejected
Yes.
that zone. It shoot through 86 800, 86 400. It rejected all those zones. Yo, that's a very strong move. That's a very strong move. But now you can see now we are testing some supply zones there from this area here. That's why it's struggling here. You see here,